Alright, so this is a suggestion via Patreon. The name of the video is Unbelievable Videos We Warned You Not to Watch. Guys, come on. If you think I'm not going to watch this, you're crazy.
That's pretty wicked, dude. We're actually
The Dust Bowl.
Let's go up here.
Come look in the sky right now, Randy.
Look at this. The is that? Já cobriu o vidro da frente.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest, one of the worst things I can ever imagine is like being within a flood, guys. I don't know if I could personally ever deal with that. I never want this to happen to you guys neither. But if it looks like that, oh no.
Hi, I'm James LaFleur and you're watching the Impossible Channel.
Let's go.
Today we're going to be analyzing mind-blowing, mysterious, and unbelievable videos. You're probably thinking 2020 was full of surprises, there's nothing else to see. Well,
right.
Think again.
What else
Are you
could
ready?
there be?
Let's go.
Guys, just be fully aware that if they are absolute nonsense, I'm telling you they're absolute nonsense.
From the
I
many
generally don't
strange
just play
events
around.
that were captured on camera in
Play along.
2020, one of them were the strange lights that sometimes appeared in the sky.
It wasn't that long and bright on that side.
No, they're just getting really long.
What the
How much longer is
It looks like it's coming
and
out.
it looks like it's getting...
Verde tipo con azul. Mira.
Of course, sometimes there is a
All right, this one right here.
Mira.
This one right here looks like what happens near like electrical places that produce electricity. And unfortunately, sometimes these transistors like blow, right? And you will see these lights in the sky if they're at nighttime, guys. So just be fully aware. I'm almost positive that's probably what that is. This one, at least. The other one, I don't know.
Of course, sometimes there is a good explanation to what we're seeing, such as light pillars. A light pillar usually is an atmospheric optical phenomena that is captured on camera because of tiny ice crystals that are suspended in the atmosphere in high altitudes. It is a beautiful event to see, but there's not too much mystery in it.
But I thought that whenever we saw these things, they were generally circular, right?
However, things
But
can
either way-
get strange when a light pillar or something that looks like one cannot be easily explained, such as this video that was captured in southern India. And strangely enough, a beam of light was captured on camera in Japan, one that seems to be blinking and does not have a source on the ground. Whatever this thing is, it's probably not a light pillar. And on December 3rd, 2020, Chris Kirby was with a friend of his when he was able to capture something really strange on camera.
Come look in the sky right now, Randy.
That's odd. He's on the phone.
Dude, that's supposed to be in the ocean.
Ocean. What?
What the hell?
Come look in the sky right
Guys, listen, there are some birds that whenever they get super close together, they fly like almost like they're one very specific animal. I don't know what it is, like a sixth sense or something, but they do fly all together. They make shapes generally like larger birds to scare off like the raptors, for example, right? I forgot the name of them, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm guessing something like that's happening and the sun is basically just reflecting.
right now, dude.
Bird?
I don't know if that's possible, but
It's a
feels like it.
luminescent, transluminescent. What the
Bioluminescent?
At first glance, Chris caught what appeared to be birds moving,
Yeah,
such
these
as
birds.
a
These
murmuration.
birds right here.
But
Murmuration.
it doesn't look like that. Once you watch the video once or twice, you see that whatever this thing is, it's actually shining very bright. And at a certain moment in the video, whatever this shape-shifting thing was, it becomes one. In your opinion, what could it be?
I think it's the birds, but if it's not, then I don't know. I can't explain it, guys. Again, first time
One of the
seeing
things that I missed this year was the beach. I enjoy the sand, the ocean, the sounds of the waves, and everything else. I don't know about you, but it's something that I haven't done in quite a while.
No.
However, the
Not the
shoreline
beach.
isn't just a beautiful place to be. It can be mysterious sometimes, and it is what happens when strange animals
Guys, I just want to point out that this one in the back here is it seems to be a person walking on all fours like a dog. Guys, just going to go ahead and point that.
However, the
simple
shoreline
one out.
isn't just a beautiful place
Right
to be.
here.
It can be
Right
mysterious
here. And this
sometimes,
person has no clothes on. I just want you guys
and
to
it is what happens when strange animals wash ashore. Last week, a video went viral of a strange dragon-like creature that washed ashore in Ipanema Beach in Paraná.
Okay.
This is what was caught on camera.
Cabeça de cachorro. Faz o que cata da feira. Nada a ver. Na feira de papa de cachorro.
All right, guys, it seems to be wrapped in plastic. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably an animal that succumbed to the fact that we dump trash in the ocean. I'm going to go ahead and say that because if it's wrapped in plastic, most likely it couldn't get out of the plastic itself and then ended up on the shore, being that it has fins and it's near the ocean. I'm going to go ahead and guess it's something like that. Guys, think about this here for a second. Almost every animal on the planet does not look like the animal you think it is if you look at the skeleton, right? So I think a lot of people get caught up with that very specific thing. I do think that at least. But all right, let's get it.
Traz. São pata de cachorro. O rabo.
I think that's plastic or some type of cloth.
The video
guys.
was posted by Sonia França, and at first, people that were commenting thought it was a giant bat or a lemur. Indeed, if you look at giant bats videos, it really does look like it could be a flying fox. However, flying foxes do not exist in Paraná. They are usually found in Asia, Australia, East Africa, and on the Pacific and Indian Ocean. Not only that, it has...
Guys, yes and no, right? Think about the blood rain or the red rain that has happened in India, and then it happened in another place in Europe, right? For example, these spores that create this red rain came from North America. It's traveled, it has the ability to travel through the clouds. I'm going to go ahead and guess that whatever this is, if it did come from somewhere else, if it is some type of flying fox or whatever it is, guys, we are all interconnected, and I'm sure this could have fell off of a ship, guys. It could have fell off of, or it could have just been in the ocean and somehow moved over here within time. I don't know, guys. But I do think that just because it's not native to that very specific land, I don't think that kind of takes away from the fact that it can be whatever that this guy just said.
has 2 fins and 2 dog-like paws. In other words, I do not believe this is a bat. However, it does look like it
No,
has some
not
sort
the
of wing.
fins.
What creature is this?
The fins
If you
stand
have
out.
any idea, don't be shy. Leave your opinion under the comment section below.
No idea, bro.
Now just imagine you're going to the grocery store, you're at a
Here we
stop
go.
sign inside your car, and all of a sudden you see what appears to be a plane halted in midair.
Larger planes generally look like they're sitting still if they're coming in for a landing. I'm guessing this area very specifically was probably near some type of air base, and this looks like a military plane based off of how big the torso of the plane is, guys. I'm going to guess it's like a C-130 or something crazy like that, and it's moving really slow through the air, or it just looks like it's moving really slow because it's really gigantic and low. Yeah, and it's the angle you're at. And now that you're moving, the fact that it's moving really slow, it looks like it's sitting still, but because you're replacing it, if that makes any sense, guys. I don't know. I've seen a couple of these videos, and they've pretty much all looked like that. The reason why it looks like they're floating is because you're also moving. And it's big, and it's low, and it's coming in for a landing. But it's landing very slowly. That's what it looks like. All right, let's get it.
Rapaz, diabo de macacada é essa mesmo, que esse colchão tá flutuando mesmo, moço. Não tem nada embaixo, ó.
Okay.
These and many other unexplained things have been caught on
Sit
camera,
on it.
and people are coining these glitches in the Matrix. Now, Tewksbury Leak Twitter user was watching live television when he caught something, well, bizarre. This is what was seen.
We do like Theresa May's honesty. and how she's for us.
A woman is being
Like she's amazing honesty and how she's for us. We do like she's amazing honesty and how she's for us.
I mean, listen, it's weird, but it looks digital. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, this person could have, without a doubt, recorded this and then put that in and then rendered the file out, put it on his TV, and then recorded it with his cell phone. Basically, that's what it looks like to me. It looks way too digital. Just watching the transition a couple of times, it looks too digital, guys. I think that's absolutely fake.
We do like she's amazing
Look at how it
honesty
appears.
and how she's
Like a transition.
A woman is being interviewed on live television when apparently a father and a son simply appear out of nowhere. However, many people are saying that this has to do with video editing, overlaid or superimposed videos.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, bro. Trust me. The question is that did anyone else see it? Or was it just him?
Nonetheless, the video is quite intriguing, and if you watch it over and over,
Not really,
it's
bro.
very difficult to say that this is the result of video editing.
I'm gonna be honest. If you were to screen record this, put it into an editing software, and then go frame by frame, you'll probably pick it apart.
So in your opinion, is this fake, or is
fake.
it something else that is
It's
going
fake,
on
bro.
here?
Sorry, it's fake.
Well, I don't know about you.
Because the fact that anyone can do that in 2023, I mean, it is, guys, it's fake. Don't believe that. That's a bad example. All right, and it's not even well. It's not even done well. All right, but all right, let's get it.
But I'm a really big fan of traveling the world and getting to know different archaeological sites. If
Absolutely.
there's something one could say is that there certainly is a lot to learn about this place that we inhabit. And if there's one mysterious place that I would love to visit, that's the White Lady of Mali.
Okay.
The White Lady of Mali is said to be the oldest and one of the biggest statues found on this earth. It is located in West Africa, and the statue is said to be 12,000 years old. The thing is, the first person to talk about this was Angelo Pitone, who supposedly discovered also a controversial stone coined the Sky Blue Stone of Sierra Leone. The Sky Stone was first discovered in 1990 in West Africa and is said to be at least thousands of years old. He sent the mysterious stone to be investigated at several laboratories around the world. All experts agree that the blue stone isn't similar to any type of rock known in nature, so it must be artificial. The thing is, the stone is supposedly made out of pure oxygen. But we're not here to talk about the Sky Stone. So what's so mysterious about the White Lady of Mali? First of all,
The fact that it's naturally occurring. That's what. The reason why it's so mysterious is because it's naturally recurring, guys. I think there was another one in Maine that recently just broke. I think it was Maine. I definitely wanted to see it before anything had happened to it, and then I found out, recently that probably within the last 2 years or so, that this naturally occurring thing that we, personified for the most part, broke off, guys. Right?
neither history nor official archaeology have been able to place it in a certain period, so no one knows exactly how long ago this sculpture was made. And another strange thing is that this colossus has a Caucasian face, very different from African facial features. And last but not least, it is said that many caves were found with mummified bodies around the sculpture. So how long ago was this sculpture made? Who made it? And why was no historical importance given to such a huge monument? These are some of the questions that would leave.
Guys, it was important. If that makes any sense, right? I mean, it is. People saw that. They saw this thing on a rock. They personified it and then said, oh, this looks like a human, right? Because our eyes always try to figure out what things look like. I mean, this is why people look into clouds and they think that they see something that they recognize. Bro, it's a cloud. It's random, right? And that's kind of what that is, right? But we've put some type of mysticism on something that's absolutely naturally occurring.
Anyone baffled.
It's fine.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not a really big fan of amusement parks.
No.
And there's one that I would definitely think twice before visiting, and that is in Veracruz, Mexico, the Magic Kingdom, in Spanish, Reino Mágico. The thing is, this place has one of the creepiest backstories I've ever heard. In 1985, it was built over the top of an old graveyard. Not surprisingly, after a couple of years when the park was inaugurated, it was shut down and abandoned. And since then, people...
Why is it not surprisingly?
Park was inaugurated.
Guys, here's the thing. A lot of land has people buried on it, guys. That just, it kind of is what it is, right? I mean, that's what happens, guys. What do you think happens to cemeteries? Do you think cemeteries are going to last forever? No, bro. You guys are renting that grave plot for probably 100 years. And what they're going to do after 100 years, when every single person in your family forgot about you, right? They're going to remove your body and cremate you. Don't bury yourself. I mean, I get it. There's some people, some religions, they kind of mandate that, but you might as well just cremate yourself now. It's cheaper. If that makes any sense. Well, not now because you're live and we're watching this. Don't do that. That's crazy. But that's what happens. And depending on what country you're in, it may not even be 100 years. Maybe 60. There's some countries in Europe that are like 60 years. I'm telling you. Either you're going to have to pay again for your great-grandfather, or they're just going to take the body out, or what's left of the body, and cremate it, and take the belongings, and then they're going to end up on some random market. Guys, that's just what happens. So a lot of the land that you will see that's currently cemeteries are not going to be cemeteries in 100, 200 years, guys. This is not an uncommon thing. We just don't talk about it. Maybe we should.
It was shut down and abandoned. And since then, people have been reporting strange things going on inside the park, such as moving shadows and the Snow White statue blinking its eyes. This is when Eder Hernandez's YouTube channel decided to visit it at night with his friends, which was, in my opinion, a wise decision. In his first visit, only a few minutes after they were at the park, it was like something was following them, and this is what they captured on camera.
Okay.
A la verga, aguanta. Vean mi gente.
They see something big that at first they believe to be some sort of bird. However, when they shine the flashlight at it, it doesn't seem to reflect light.
Guys, what is that?
Verga, arriba del... ¿Ya viste, güey? Un pájaro. Es como un pájaro, idiota. Graba, güero. Ahí, como
guys, you guys
toda la luz.
invest in some better flashlight.
On his second exploration of Reino Mágico, Ender and his friends decide to visit the haunted Snow White.
Wait a second, guys. 261,000 subscribers. The first video that he posted 3 days ago, the entrance of the Temple of Satan. I guess at a paranormal transmission at an abandoned hotel, and just a lot more randomness regarding paranormal stuff in general. It tells me that if he's posting things like this, this is his niche. If that makes any sense, guys. This is what he's looking for. These are the videos that he's posting. He's expecting to get views on them. So obviously, in every single video that he does produce, guess what's going to be in it? Something. The sound you're hearing is one of his friends.
Mágico. Ender and his friends
like if this was someone who had like 1,000 subscribers or less, and this was like one of their only videos, and all their other videos were like makeup or cooking videos, and out of nowhere they're like, oh, random ghost behind me in a video, I'd be like, okay, that's a little more, I'd believe it more. But if we're talking about someone who is running a monetized channel, pulling 158,000 views per video, I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, be careful what you watch. I mean, I understand entertainment is a thing, guys. Just understand.
Decide to visit the haunted Snow White.
Be careful what you put
This
stock in, guys.
On camera.
Tiene cara diabólica, acaba de mencionar, bandita. Acaba de mencionar. Pero a ver. No, vete la verga. Quiero voltear para allá. A ver, verga, muévete, cara de verga. Hay que provocarla, hay que provocar. No. Cacarro no quiero voltear, güey. No se juega. Hijo de su puta madre.
Not taking it much seriously, Eder Hernandez tries to taunt the spirit that supposedly possesses the haunted statue. However, this is when things take a very strange turn, and they start seeing shadows and hearing noises.
¿Cómo? Mira, güey, vete a la verga, güey. No te pases de verga, güey. No te pases. ¿Qué es eso, güey? Pues yo qué verga voy a saber. Mira. Güey, pero no huele a humo, güey. ¿Como niebla? Mira.
Whatever it is that they saw, it could be a jinn. Eder and his friends started taking it more seriously, I guess, and 10 more minutes later, they were out of there. They never returned to the park to make another video. In your opinion, was it all fake, or did they really encounter something unexplainable, something maybe paranormal?
I think that based off of his subscriber count and the views that he gets, I think he has a solid budget for this. I'm just going to be honest. He has a solid budget. It really would not be hard to curate a hoax, specifically in the countries that he's in, for the amount of money he's making on this channel, guys. I'm just going to be honest. It's not going to be that hard, right? So I generally don't believe these things when I see them, specifically these type of videos. Again, I gave you the caveated only way that I will literally believe it is if the channel has nothing to do with paranormal activity.
And have you yourself ever encountered something similar?
No.
Hundreds of unsolved mysteries and strange sightings are reported every year in the woods. It just so happens that Bats and Angels 69 TikTok user lives in front of a forest. This is where strange things started to occur on May 2020. After trying to understand what the heck was going on, she had no other option besides recording it on camera and calling the cops, which she did both. This is what happened.
This criminal lives to fight another day.
On the first day, she recorded what appeared to be a figure of a man walking back and forth just in front of her house. On the next day, she realized that this figure, whatever it was still there. And I believe, like anyone else would, she was very worried that it could be some sort of stalker or anything like that.
Talia, get over here. Can't even zoom in any closer. You see it?
Worried about her followers were asking where was this happening. And on the third day, she shows a church just next to her house and a wider angle of her view.
That's a bad idea. All right, because there are people seriously online who have the ability, who only do this. You send them a photo of you somewhere, all right, and they will pinpoint exactly where you are and the direction you took the photo from. Apologies, guys. They will do this. It's not a good idea to take photos like this and send these and put these type of things online, specifically if it's near your house and you're a content creator. All right, let's not do that ever. Okay, because again, you just now told the world where you lived.
Apparently this figure was still there.
Figure? It just walks back and forth every day, all day. Now, I've been over there a couple of times. As I walk up on it, there's just nothing there.
She goes on to explain that on the third day, she actually went there herself to check it out, and there was no one there. And to her surprise, in that same night, her dog started acting up.
What's wrong, Karma? What do you see over there, bud?
On the next and fourth day, this thing appears to be gone. However, at night, her dog is still acting like if there is something there, watching her.
Alright, buddy.
Bats and Angels 69 also explains that she has a plan to go over there the next day with her husband to explore the area a bit better. And this is what was caught on camera.
What's today, Memorial Day? Yep. My husband has agreed to walk me over and...
Somebody's doing 11s in the parking lot.
There's nothing there. No shadow figure, no person, no Bigfoot, whatever this thing is.
It's the spot. I don't see anything. No, I don't either.
This is weird and unexplained.
Hello?
It seems it's finally gone. However, this is when things actually started to get even weirder.
Okay.
Is anybody there? I'm so nervous. What was that?
I don't know.
Do you need help? Fuck!
A growling noise, or what sounded like something coming out of a horror movie, was heard and captured on camera by Bats and Angel 69 and her husband. They ran as fast as they could. When getting
I honestly hope that is not as fast as they could run. All right, not in a situation like
home, the feeling of anxiety and fear took over, and Bats and Angel 69 did what anyone would do and call the cops. However, there was no one there to be found, and to Bats and Angel 69, the problem wasn't entirely solved. The person, or whatever this thing is, did not appear again. However, at night, her dog still senses as if there's something there, and her husband constantly hears strange noises around the house.
There's the spotlight, there's my husband. If anyone's over there, there's nobody in our yard. Nobody. The cameras were triggered, and they're triggered by movement, yet nobody's there.
Is this...
Wait.
Triggered, and they're triggered by movement, yet nobody...
Guys.
Nobody.
One second. The problem with this is that I think I know what type of cameras you
Cameras are triggered.
Sorry for doing this to you guys' ears, but I want to say something that triggers my sensors every single night.
By movement.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. No.
Right there. Look at the top of the screen. This is like a moth, guys. And the cameras are smart enough to know the difference between a person and just overall movement. If it's being triggered by movement and then you show like a bug in front of the camera, this is not a very good image to send to someone, guys. I mean, this is not an example, bro. This is a bug flying in front of your camera. I can literally show you videos of my cameras being triggered probably the nighttime hours, all night, basically. All night, triggered by bugs, by gigantic bugs. It will literally tell you, it'll say, a person, basically, a person has moved in front of your camera. It tells you these things, guys. And motion itself is a bug.
Nobody's there.
Or wind.
Is this a person that's stalking them, or is it a ghost, or something else? And what would you do if you were in her situation? Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel with notifications on.
You're right.
I do have a new channel, link is under the description, and I'll see you guys again.
Yeah, maybe look at Alright guys, listen, this video is, what is that? Let me look at it. I don't want to look at it. But alright, listen, so this one here was solid, guys. I think the last story was probably the best of them all, guys. I mean, it's interesting, it's intriguing. Some of the other ones were just absolute fluff. It just doesn't make any sense that these things are even considered unbelievable. I think with any bit of overall logic being added to the situation, you can kind of logic your way out of a lot of this stuff. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.